Sergeant Angel?
Is everything all right?
Yes, sir.
Glad to hear it.
Actually, sir, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, yes?
I'm concerned my appointment here in Sanford may be causing some resentment within the division.
So what do you suggest?
Excuse me, everyone. In order to maximise my integration here at Sanford, I've asked the inspector to permit me a more grassroots approach. I'm hoping that by getting out on the beat in this way and familiarising myself with the area might help dispel any doubts you have about my suitability. Thank you. I just want to be treated like any other officer at the station. Ow! This could really hurt somebody, but thank you.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, sir.
Well, I suppose we should get you out there with someone who really knows what's what. And I think I have just the man.
Daddy!
Oscar 40 over. Nothing, actually. I was just checking if the radio was working. Out.
Woo! Hell of a day, huh?
Yep.
Same again tomorrow?
Yeah.
That weren't me.
Basically a group of volunteers who strive to keep our village just so, with a community that cares.
Well, it's very nice to know we have the support of the whole community.
Well, not the whole community.
We don't let any old riffraff in.
27. Why are we on traffic?
Dad's probably giving us a rest after all that jumping over fencing.
I don't need a rest.
There's an amazing bit in Point Break where they jump over fences. Police work is not about proper action. Or shit.
Well, you got to fire a gun. How come we don't all have guns?
Arming the entire British police service would not necessarily lower the rate of crime. Guns aren't toys, Constable. Opening fire on another human being is a difficult and dizzying experience.
29.
If you paid more attention to being in school, you'd know it's not all about gunfights and car chases. Fire up the roof.
Yeah. Where's the button?
Statistics show crime in the capital soaring. The figures are up a staggering 400%.
Hello. I'm not in the office at the moment, but if it's an emergency, then please dial 999.
Sticking it to these Herberts.
This is irrelevant.
This is the nearest we've ever come to nubbing the bastard.
Mr. Weaver, can we concentrate?
Tell me, did you get a good look at this little mischief? Because if you did...
Look, just forget that, okay? Just look for anything out of the ordinary in the vicinity of George Merchant's house. In particular, a silver convertible Jag, registration Sierra Kilo 1, November 3, Romeo. Who's Suzanne?
Who do you think? Nicholas?
Yes, sir.
Can I have a moment? You've got to ease up on these Skinner allegations. He's the manager of the local supermarket.
With respect, sir, you're professional.
Listen, you're an exceptional officer, truly exceptional. But you have to let the Andes do their job. If there's anything amiss, we'll hear soon enough. Until then, we have to regard these incidents as accidents.
Yes, sir.
Good boy.
Sergeant Angel, I do believe I've found what you're looking for.
Sergeant Angel, would your theological reservations preclude you from assisting me with the raffle this afternoon? There's a glass of Joyce Cooper's lemonade in it for you. Marvellous.
What is it? Watch where you're going. I must apologise for my grandson, Sergeant. I really must. Straighten yourself up, Gabriel. This is Sergeant Angel.
Yes, we've met, actually, haven't we, Gabriel?
Oh, really?
Yes, I gave a talk at your school, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can have another talk sometime.
Okay.
Gabriel would love that.
You have a nice afternoon.
Thank you, and you. Come on, Gabriel. What was that about?
Sergeant Angel. Hi.
Mr. Messenger.
I need to talk to you about George Merchant. Hello. Might be less conspicuous if you don't bring the monkey.
Constable Butterman happens to be a police officer. I think you'd have shown him some more respect.
I was talking about that.
Oh.
The churchyard, 3 o'clock.
Danny, I think I'm onto something.
You?
Yes, and I think with a little deliberation we can figure out what links these deaths.
Me?
I can't do this alone.
Morning, Benders.
What you guys up to?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Come on, partner. Let's go to work.
Tim Messenger was on to something about George Merchant, who was into something with Martin Blower, who was up to something with Eve Draper.
And somehow, Simon Skinner has something to do with it all.
I mean, he runs a local supermarket.
So what?
Look, I mean, maybe they were all accidents.
Oh.
People have accidents every day. Gary Butcher drowned in his own septic tank the other week.
But, sir, I'm certain. And what's more, I know who did it.
I do hope you're not going to say who I think you're going to say.
After an article Tim Messenger wrote in the Sanford Citizen, you put 2 and 2 together after noting Merchant's use of your car park to visit Blower, who you knew had an inside connection with the council. Yes, well, you would relish the competition, particularly if that competition was yourself. As Leslie Tiller's only surviving relative, you stand to inherit her land, on which you intend to build an independent supermarket. Skinner's, the perfect one-stop shop for bypass traffic.
Those sketches are just pipe dreams. And anyway, what makes you think I could dislodge part of the church roof?
On the eve of the adjudicator's arrival, some travellers moved into Callahan Park. And before you could say gypsy scum, we were knee-deep in dog-muck thieving kids and crusty jugglers. We lost the title, and Irene lost her mind. She drove her Datsun Cherry into Sanford Gorge. From that moment on, I swore that I would do her proud. And whatever the cost, we would make Sanford great again.
So this doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. Fran showed us how we might rid our streets of the paedophiles and perverts.
The shoplifters,
The shirtlifters.
The thugs, the mugs,
The hams, the sham.
the drifters, the grifters,
Dodgers, the bodgers.
the hawkers, the stalkers, the paedophiles, the perverts.
That's them.
The adjudicators arrive tomorrow. We had to get everything ready.
Are you saying this is all about winning the Best Village Award?
This is the best village, Nicholas. You've seen the people. They're happy. Contented.
They're living in a dream world.
Sergeant Popwell thought much the same as you. I'm disappointed you can't see the bigger